the volume point of control of the previous day. A bearish stacked imbalance, the volume point of control act as a magnet towards the price. Draw the volume profile tool. From in the 1 minute chart, you have the big trades pushed with green delta, big banks, institutions, and smart money has pushed the price up. Cumulative volume delta is also bullish, and that green bubble is larger than the red bubbles, which tells us the aggressive buyers are in control. Zoom the candlestick chart. Looking at the footprint chart, in the wick down it's red delta. That means the aggressive sellers are here but were unable to push the price down, and after that seeing green delta, meaning aggressive buyers have now taken control. We placed our buy limit order over here. We place our trade just above these bullish big trades, green bubbles, remarkable 1 to 3 winning trade. Okay, so we are in the micro mini Nasdaq Index Futures 30 minutes chart. So this is the full strategy breakdown of a remarkable winning trade we have taken using world-class institutional trading techniques. So this is the area where we enter the trade. So this is 9:30 a.m. New York time. So when the price was in this area, there were two possibilities. One possibility was for the price to retrace here and further continue down, continuing this bearish leg. The other possibility was for the price to reach towards the previous day volume point of control. So this is the previous day and this is the value area and the volume point of control of the previous day. So you can see from this balanced area, the price created an imbalance and moved down, and then the price was ranging in this area, which create another small balance area. Then again it made an imbalance and price moved down, but then it retraced towards this balance area, and this is where the price was at 9:30 a.m. So with the two possibilities of either price going down or up, what we did was we monitored the 5 minutes chart. Now let's look into the 5 minutes chart to figure out potential trade opportunities. So this is the 5 minutes chart of micro mini Nasdaq Index Futures. So over here the time is 9:30 a.m. New York time. So now the price is in a balance over here. So when the price is in a balance, we have to wait until the price gives us some clues. So now you can see at 9:50 a.m. the price sharply moved up from this price balance, from this range with a sharp displacement, and also you can see that move is backed with high volume. But we need to see if this price is backed with institutional traders, big banks and smart money. So for us to figure it out, we have to look into the big trades indicator. So this is the same chart, 5 minutes chart with the big trades indicator added. So now you can see this, when the price pushed up, there's large green bubbles. So which means this price move is backed by big banks and institutional smart money traders. So which is the first sign for us to understand that there is a potential buy entry over here now, because if you remember there were two possibilities, as I said, for the price to go from 9:30, either bearish move or a bullish move. So now looking at the chart, we understand the possible price move is today is a potential bullish move. However, we have to confirm it further with order flow and volume profile techniques. So let's do it now. So looking again, other than that big trades, we can also see a bearish stacked imbalance over here, the red color line over here, this one. And also you can see that bearish stacked imbalance was created by this down candle. However, now the price moved up away from it, so there's a chance where this can act as support. So now when we see these bullish big trades, large bubbles, what we do next is we will go to the 1 minute chart to further explore the price action. Then before going to the 1 minute chart, also the idea is from this range, the price balance, when the price pushed up, the idea is for the price to retrace into this value area high, which this value area high could act as support. So basically this is institutional level volume profile and order flow analysis techniques being applied into price action. Then the possible trade idea was for the price to retrace to the value area high and then to continue the trade up bullish because of the big trades, green bubbles, and then based on volume profile and order flow analysis techniques for the price to go towards the previous day volume point of control, the price balance area, where the most amount of trades have been taken place, because these volume point of controls act as magnets where the price would move towards, because the whole idea is the price is moving from a balance area into making an imbalance into another balance area, because the price is looking for previously established price points, which are the balance areas, and the most significant trade amount was taken place in the volume point of control of the balance areas. So that is why the volume point of control acts as a magnet towards the price. So when the price shoots up from here with big trades, with green bubbles, then what we are looking is a potential retracement, and then with extra volume profile and order flow analysis confirmation techniques, we are looking if there's a possibility for the price to reach this previous day volume point of control. However, to determine that, we have to deeply analyze further order flow and volume profile and footprint chart concepts to see what are the footprints left by big banks and smart money and institutional level traders. So let's do it now. So then what we were looking over here was, when this price push up, we draw the volume profile for this price swing from this point to this point. So basically what you have to do is use this drawing tool, market profile and TPO, click on it and click and draw it from here to here. So why did we draw this is for us to see. So the idea is when the price retraces down, there is a possibility where the price again retrace like a magnet towards the low volume nodes where the price has not been in a balance. So for example, what you can see is when this price push up, this where I move my mouse is a low volume area, and this is again another low volume area over here and over here. So there's a possibility when the price was retracing for it to come to this one of these low volume areas. So now let's go into the 1 minute chart, because that is where the final trade execution decisions are being made. So now I'm in the 1 minute chart. So let's draw the volume profile tool for this price swing leg from over here to here. That is for us to figure out the low volume nodes where potentially the price could retrace as a magnet. So then also we can see in the 1 minute chart, you have the same big trades appeared over here, and then you can see the price started retracing down, which is what we were expecting, and this red color line over here is in line with the value area high of the range of this price balance area over here. So this is that area where the price retraced. So you can see when the price retraced to that value area high, then the price made a blue color candle. I will show it to you now. You can see the price came and bounced from here and made a blue color bullish candle after that. So we wait until this candle is printed to figure out what the price is planning to do. Then when we see this bullish candle, we understand that the price is now respecting this value area high, and this value area high of the previous balance area potentially is acting as a support for the price. And as said earlier, the target is for the price to shoot up now to the price level of the previous day volume point of control. If you would like to learn the trading strategies we use, click the link given in the description below to access the full free course and use that knowledge to get funded and start trading like a professional. Also, you can see when this bullish candle is printed, you can see it's printed with high volume. Plus also, if you look at the delta, you can see when the price was pushed up, it's pushed with green delta. Majority of the delta in this area is green, which is a positive sign for us to understand that big banks, institutions and smart money has pushed the price up, which is a positive sign for us to understand that aggressive buyers has pushed the price up. That is why the delta is green. And you can see in the retracement, the delta is red. However, you can see sharpness of the red is light compared to this dark green, which tells us that the aggressive buyers are in control in this area, and in the retracement, the aggressive sellers are not very aggressive, which is also a positive sign for us to take a buy entry over here. Now let's look into the cumulative volume data indicator used by institutional level traders, which will give us an idea whether the buyers are aggressive or the sellers are aggressive. So if you look at this price push up, you can see the cumulative volume delta is also bullish, green, and you can see in the retracement it has slowly retraced down, which means the cumulative volume data also tells us that the price is potentially in a bullish move, which also supports our trade idea of a buy entry. So I have now again added the big trades indicator. So you can see when this blue candle was printed, in this area you can see a green color bubble being printed, and that green bubble is larger than the red bubbles, which tells us in this area again the aggressive buyers are in control. So the big buyers are in control and trying to push the price up. So now when we see this big buyer being printed, the green color bubble, this is where now we are planning to take our first trade entry. So now let's jump into the footprint chart to see if there are any clues or footprints left by smart money and big banks to us. So I'm in the 1 minute chart, and if I zoom the candlestick chart, that is where I can see the footprint chart. So looking at the footprint chart, you can see in this retracement, the delta is red, which means aggressive sellers were pushing the price down. However, you can see when the price came to this area, which is the value area high of the small range, you can see the price pushed up with green delta. Also, you can see in the candle wick over here, the price is having red delta. Over here also in the wick down, it's red delta. However, that means the aggressive sellers are here, but the aggressive sellers were unable to push the price further down. That is why it made a wick. And after that, seeing green delta, meaning aggressive buyers have now taken control. So what we did was we waited to see until this candle completely prints to see what the footprint is. And then we can see majority of the footprint is green, which means aggressive buyers. So now after confirming this, that is where after this candle printed, we placed our buy limit order over here. So when placing our buy limit order, we place our trade just above this big trades green bubble over here, and the stop loss to be below this green bubble and also below this red bubble as well, where the aggressive sellers has given a try. So we are protected, and if the price come below this, that means our trade idea is invalid, because if smart money and big banks are protecting this price push up, then the price should not go below this area. So now our price got immediately filled and the trade went towards up, and we targeted our first take profit just below this swing high over here, and you can see the price went and hit our first take profit for remarkable 1 to 1.8. So that is where we took our first partial profits. However, you can see after that the price again retraced all the way back to the entry location. However, our stop loss was protecting us. And then when we see again this blue candle, the bullish candle, and also when we see just above this swing high, when we see the big trades, again bullish big trades, green bubbles, we understand that the smart money and the big banks, institutions are pushing the price further up. So while the price was moving up, we also moved our second take profit along with the price towards up. And after the green bubbles over here, when we see the red bubbles printed and when we see the bearish candle being printed, this is where we took our second take profit for remarkable 1 to 3 winning trade. So this is a remarkable winning trade using institutional order flow concepts, footprint charts, volume profile, and the secret sniper big trades and stacked imbalance indicator used by world's top traders. So it was a top class trade analysis using the concepts used by world's top traders. And we hope this was a very insightful trade analysis for you all. See you all in another trade. If you would like to learn the trading strategies we use, click the link given in the description below to access the full free course and use that knowledge to get funded and start trading like a professional. Okay, so it's end of the video and we will see you in another video.